Findlay is home to one of the few little free pantries in northwestern Ohio, thanks to Heather Hunt, a teacher who was inspired by Jessica McLeod's pantry and set out to build one of her own within her community.
She says, well, let me know if I can help. And later on, I'm like, where are we going to put this? And I'm like, I know where we're going to put it. Terry!
Terry, happy Easter from us. We are at 1201 North Main Street.
It went from me creating the page and sharing it with all my friends, please share this, to 50,000 views.
53,000.
I didn't get a grant to build it. I didn't get a grant to start it. It's all been, kind of a labor of love and time, and other people chipping in to help out too. So it's been amazing what a little bit of effort can do.
From the beginning, the Little Free Pantry has been supported by the community's generosity and was established to help overcome poverty and hunger.
And I thought it was a wonderful idea because there are a lot of people that are hungry that it's never talked about, and you can't necessarily get to the Christian Clearinghouse between 8 to 5, or they wouldn't qualify for anything. When somebody goes there and they are $8 short from getting some assistance, or they just, that month, they may not have enough money to pay the heating bill and get groceries at the same time, and they have to make that choice. This shouldn't be something that people should have to make the choice. If we can help each other out and nobody has to make a big deal about it, just quietly come and get what they need, and people can help each other out. That's what I feel is important.
So we have quite a bit tonight, and that's really, really heartening to see. So if you need this, please come and get it. Please share.
The pantry is focused on helping people that live in a community with a big reputation to uphold.
End goal just was to help the neighborhood. I know there's a lot of poverty. I know Findlay has the reputation that we don't have those problems, especially if you drive downtown where all the beautiful people are. It's the beautiful place. We don't have homelessness. We don't have people hungry. We don't have a drug problem. We don't have any of those problems here. Yes, we do. And people are like, I had no idea. And I think it's because you grow up in a nice little Midwestern town, middle class, typically working middle class, and I think you think everyone is like you.
Heather works to provide a safe space within the community where people can learn about others around them by giving and receiving.
People aren't aware. Once the awareness was there, people do really want to help. Yeah. Because if you're not aware, you don't know. Right. It's easy to think, well, we don't have those problems here if you don't even know that they existed in the first place, because it wouldn't have entered your world to even think about it. And I think that there's a lot of people out there that are working very, very hard that things are just stretched. And we're a backyard society, not a front porch society, so we don't help each other. And I thought this was a way to get people to start to help each other and to get to know each other and to recognize that we can help each other. It doesn't have to be a big deal.
Once the awareness is there, the community handles the rest.
Then people say, you know what, I've been there. Mm-hmm. I struggled through this. Let me help somebody else to know that they're struggling because they didn't want to talk about it. I think that's the other cool thing is people are saying, I've been there. And we've had a lot of people give us testimony that have said, you know what, this helped me this week. I want to help somebody else next week.
You guys are terrific. You love your neighbor. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The generosity of people that just keep bringing and keep giving and keep giving. Mm-hmm. And they said, we want to help. We just want to help. They introduce their kids. They want their kids to be a part of it. I think that's the biggest surprise to me is the generosity. I know we live in a very generous community, but they have really, the community has just stepped up and made this their own.
Good morning. I walked down here this morning and I truly expected that it would be empty. You guys have blown me away.
And it's not only the Findlay community that's been infected by generosity.
So other communities are stepping up to help us too. There was a lady who said, I have a doctor's appointment here, but I live in Tiffin. What do you need? I'll bring you some things. And I've had other communities contact us. How do I build one of these for our community?
The Little Free Pantry has had just as much of an effect on Heather and Terry as it has had on the community.
I'm very blessed because even through running things around here, the bakery, sometimes I have to be up at the front, and I get to see some things, and I get to see people giving all the time and people who need it, and so to me that's just a very wonderful blessing of just happened to be here.
The need is definitely there, and the generosity is there, and I think the fact that everyone can do just a little bit at a time is what is the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be one person shouldering it all. And make no mistake, that box is not Terry and I. It's the community.
Yeah.
It's the neighborhood. It's not us.
Please come find us if you'd like to make a donation. This is what we're all about, you know, and if it happens to be full like that, you can come and drop things off when Terry is open, or if you message us, we can make sure that one of us can meet you in order to make it happen. Thank you so much for your support, community. You are the ones that make this happen. Have a great night.